Hello, my loves, and welcome to this reading. All right, I wanted to record a quick message before I call it a night. It's getting late here, but I was a bit not in my usual energy, not in my center. So yeah, I had to take a rest. And because I don't like doing those readings when I'm not feeling in my center, I don't want to give that energy to you. And yeah, as always, when I feel called to speak about those things, it's already telling me something about what's going on, what the topic of this reading is. Okay, so this is pretty much the opposite of what I was just saying. But I feel like this is like you're coming out of something. You're coming out of something like that. Okay, this just changed on me. So I'm having a deja vu because I just had to stop the recording and to look up this word only to make sure that I have the right meaning for it in my head. And that is exactly the same thing that happened in the reading I recorded before this one. That's interesting. That's very interesting. The way I interpreted it in that reading was like this wanting to make sure that something is really the right decision. And I'm getting a similar thing here with this not for you and time to go reverse. Like there's something where you feel, it seems like you feel kind of poised about it. Like, yeah, that's the way to go. But there's some spirit guides coming through saying like, are you sure? Is this really what you want? That's an unusual message for me to come through, I have to admit. And I'm getting some anxiety with that. So it seems like this is something where like my mind is already jumping on certain like or different things and like trying to figure out like what do you mean. So this is something where you don't really, it's something you don't want to let go of. This is even the right deck. So now I'm feeling uncertainty. So now I'm like confused. So just like one thing here, I would hate for you to take this reading as yours. It feels pretty specific. If it's not for you, please don't take it as yours. Don't jump to conclusions. Don't just like take this and run with it, but like still like use your discernment, come back to your intuition and like really this is like, it feels like the kind of energy that you need to let it simmer. You need to just let it marinate a bit and see like what it's about, and just to stay open in order to find out what this actually is about. Yeah, okay, so another one from this deck. So, and again, there's like this warning coming through about like, don't take this as yours if it's not yours. The Yang card in reversed. Okay. Is this really a warning? Or is this more like a... Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I need a pause. I really want to make sure that I get this right. Okay, I do see those hands here. Like something is being shielded. Do you see it? I think so. Yeah, something is being shielded. Oh, okay. Now this changed to me again. Uh-huh. All right, I think I get it now. Can I get a little more confirmation on that, please? Okay, so that one was for me, just so you know. Don't overthink it. Just trust what you get. Okay, I trust what I get. You see, also readers sometimes get thrown off. Yeah, so this is speaking to me about someone who has some kind of, it seems like a connection, like a connection to, yeah, a masculine energy. And it seems like you're being shielded from that energy right now. And I do see you over here. It's like you feel quite confident that you know what this connection is about. But at the same time, it's not moving anywhere. It's kind of stagnant. It's kind of just, I hear it like there's a dead end, and you can actually feel it, but you're confused by it because you're so sure that you know what this is about, this connection, that it seems like you're kind of overlooking, like there's guidance coming in for you and you're not seeing it. You're overlooking it. Yeah, like the signs, like this Chinese cookie, like sometimes when we don't want to see signs, we're just ignoring them. Or we interpret, oh, okay, so that was like, because at the beginning, when I drew those cards, pulled those cards, I felt like I could read this in like multiple different ways. So there's some kind of confusion about, like there's the like you're misinterpreting signs you're getting. And it feels like you're actually reading them as confirmation when they are actually trying to tell you something different. So, okay, so now it's changing on me, and I'm like, okay, Like, is it you who's contemplating time to go or not for you? Like what's irritating me is that like the poised card, it's so in the center, and it's so self-confident. And now I'm brought back to the thinker card that I took earlier as a clear sign for me, but oh, okay, there you go. You see what they're doing? So you're taking things as your sign that are actually not. But at the same time, there's a lot of overthinking energy. Actually, there's a bit of a trickster energy here. It's like everything is like turned on its head, or can be turned on its head. And yeah, the deep knowing card here also on its head. There's something clouding the inner intuition. And I can tell you, like right now, I'm just like, I'm looking at those cards and I feel like I can read them in a million different ways. And I'm just confused about like how to interpret it, like how to read that energy. How can I tell you? Okay. Can I please get clarity about like for who this reading is, or like what kind of situation we have here? So I'm brought back to this anxiety. Like there is like this anxiety of back and forth. Like, is this the right decision? But at the same time, like you feel like when it comes to this connection, when it comes to this masculine, you do see that something is not lining up. And so this is leaving you confused. And it's also giving you anxiety because you don't want to let go of it. But at the same time, you do see the higher guidance that is just like shielding this from you. And you know that there must be a reason for that. Okay, there's quite the commotion out there. Okay, we have the Two of Wands, we have the Eight of Swords, and the Proclaimer. Yeah, all right. Okay, thanks. That's confirmation. So you are in a kind of situation where you, again, like you think you know something, but you're kind of missing the point. Like sometimes, it's like being this poised, like this certain. And that reminds me again, like of when I started reading that I went and looked up that, I looked up the meaning of the card just to make sure that I really have the right meaning. So there is like this energy of think again, like really make sure that this is like the right, like you got it right. And with the Eight of Swords, it's so often this energy of like we think we know the way, but the way is blocked. And then we realize like, well, like we can get really frustrated by that because we're trying to like run-in doors, closed doors, while not realizing, because we're so focused and fixated on that door, that is closed. It's just closed for us because it's not meant for us. But we are absolutely sure that this is the door that we need to go through, and it's the only door. And while like banging our head against this door, we don't realize that there's actually a window behind us wide open. And so we are not open to receiving the opportunities and to see what actually wants to come into our life, or like, hey, there's an opening actually, but hey, like, stop looking over there. Just stop banging your head against this door, please. It's making a lot of noise. You can't hear us. Oh my God, you guys are really, they are desperate. They're really trying to get through to you. I get some stubborn energy also with this elephant here. Like, elephants can be really, really stubborn. And I also see like those, it's like this stop, like, nope. Like, you have your, like, when you set your mind on something, it's really hard to convince you other way, and otherwise. That feels to me like it. So yeah, but in this energy, like, you're not able to hear yourself, not to access this deep inner knowing. The Two of Wands speak to me about like, you are like in this in-between space and you're just not moving forward. And there is this, again, like this, okay, so this is bringing me back to the other reading I just did before that. I kind of feel like pointing it out to you. You might want to watch that. It feels like that this is, always keep in mind, those are collective readings, right? So the other reading was more like a general energy, and this one feels like it's like an undercurrent. So this is what's going on for you, maybe more specifically. So you might want to check out the other reading as well. So yeah, it seems like you are like in this in-between space, and you feel like you're about to, like, you're ready, like you're ready to embark on a journey, like metaphorically speaking. Maybe you really want to embark on a journey. I don't know, could be. But like, you feel like you're ready to go, but you're just waiting for that one thing, maybe for that one person. And it's like, it's very clear to me right now that like, you will be waiting in vain. Nothing is going to move as long as you wait for that person to come around. Like, you really need to make the decision to embark on your own journey, to do that on your own, for yourself. And whatever is waiting for you on that other side is truly meant for you, but you can only find it out by actually making that choice and turning around from that closed door and just climb through that goddamn window. Yeah. And the Proclaimer is, like, in this deck is the Hierophant. And it's really like, that is really like, be your own inner guidance, be your own guru, I always say. All right, so this is speaking to me about like maybe placing a bit too much emphasis on external validation in this case, like maybe watching too many readings, says the reader. But yeah, like too many readings that kind of give you, like, keep pointing you to that closed door. Okay, back to this deck. Okay, so yeah, fork in the road reversed is again like they're just like this is like nothing's going to move. Just um yeah, I don't know. This is just like the emphasis again on like you are not going, you won't get anywhere. You just won't get anywhere. Oh my god, like they're really desperate here. They're really desperate here. I get this energy of like almost desperation. Like they don't know what else to do. It's like really like your guides, they're just trying to come to get through to you, and it seems like you're just turning all the signs on their head. Like, yeah, there's something actually waiting for you. Something is on the way. Something wants to get in. It's already underway, but it cannot come in as long as you keep banging on the closed door. I just keep repeating myself, but that's what they're giving me. The Champion of Coins is the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is like, it's a slow moving process. It's like you're still in the preparing phase. It's not here yet, I hear. The thing you're waiting for, it's not here yet. And again, it's not what you think you're waiting for. Like, it's not, wow, okay, I think I've never ever gotten like this clear of a message, like this straightforward. Like, it's not, wow, okay, here, it's not him. What you're waiting for, it's not him. And okay, some tough love here. There's this thing, and I know people get really triggered by that and really upset about it. Like when you tell them, and again, like just follow your intuition, follow your discernment. But sometimes we do need like a bit of clarity in those kind of things. People who are on what they call quote unquote a twin flame journey, and this is like what I get from this reading so far, like very often, like the person who we think is our twin flame can be a catalyst. And they can be just like that spark that is meant to bring us into something deeper, like into deeper understanding of ourselves. And it has its purpose for a certain amount of time. But it's like at a certain point, the connection has run its course. And then, like, when we keep holding on to it because we think, oh, that person is our twin flame and it's meant to be, then what usually happens is that spirit steps in or guides step in and they just block it. They just bring us in what people call separation. And I mean, like people who are on this journey, like you hear it a million times. There's like you have to let go in order for it to come around. Just the thing is, like when you try to let go, but at the same time you're always hoping for this person to come around, this won't get you anywhere. If he's really meant for you, he will come around, yes, but you will only be able to discover that if you really, really, really are willing to let go. And the thing is, you will keep running in circles and you will exhaust yourself. And you can do, and I've seen this, people doing this, like running in circles for decades and just like staying in like really, really toxic and vicious cycles and just losing their center of it and just like being completely stirred off their path. And you know, I know what I'm talking about because I've experienced something like that myself, and I held on to a person for like a very long time, longer than I should have, maybe, although like I'm not a great fan of like saying I should have done things differently, because it's just, it is what it is, you know. And it taught me a lot, and it was there for a reason. But when I finally managed to let go, I got what I wanted. I got what I asked for. I'm not going to tell you what I got, because I don't want you to set any kind of expectations, because my journey is my journey and your journey is your journey. I'm just saying that the moment I was finally able to really let go and to really just say, okay, I'm done with this, I'm stepping out of this. And then like that left enough room for my guides to finally like kind of sneak through the, like this little crack I opened in the door, and they were like, yeah, finally. And then it just like they pushed in the thing pushed in that I actually needed in order to finally like see the reality of the situation, to see the truth for what it is. And then I could open the door, and it was wide open. And suddenly like all those blessings were able to come in. But they were not able to come in before, because I was so fixated on like that one trajectory, and like that one thing. It had to be this one thing. So yeah, like that's not what I usually do, that I share like that much of personal information in a reading, but I feel like I need to. I really feel I need to. If you haven't watched my other reading about, I think it's called like an honest love reading or something like that, that might be for you as well. I'm going to link it up here. All right, anything else? Yeah, well, no, I just can see your guys, they're just like throwing their hands up in the air and just in resignation, like we don't know what else to do. Please just listen to us, please. Yeah, so I hope this message finds you if it's for you, and I really, really do hope that you will manage to find that open window for you that is waiting for you. And yeah, I know, yeah, like I said, I know how hard this is. I know how hard this is, really. I do. Oh. And you know what? Right now, I can feel like it's really hard for me to close out this reading, because that's the energy I'm in. Like, that's the energy of this reading. It's like, but it's so hard to let go. How do I let go? If I may give you like one last advice on that, like how do I let go? Trust into your path. Trust that something is waiting for you that is worth your while, really. It might not look like what you expected, but believe me, there are things out there you don't even know are perfect for you. And you won't be able to discover that if you try to cling on to the things you know. And it's really, it's not just like, yeah, it can be one major decision, but in the end, it's so many micro decisions every day, and really be disciplined about it. Because like those kind of things, like when we've held on to something like that for a very, very long time, they are just like ingrained in our subconscious. And it's like, make that decision again and again and again, in every moment, every time when it comes back in, every time when like the old hopes and fears and all of that is coming up. Simply say like, I hear you, I see you, and I choose the truth. I choose my highest path, and I let it go for right now. In this moment, I let it go. And it's possible. You can do it. I did it, so you can do it too. I believe in you. Yeah. So I wish you so much love, so much luck with this, and I'm sending you so much love. Really, like from the depth of my heart, so much love and strength. Yeah. Like I say, I know it. I know the pain. It's real. I love you so much. Thanks for being here. Thanks for doing the work. Thanks for co-creating this video and space with me. And I hope it finds you. I hope it resonates with you if it's meant for you. And if you feel like it, feel free to leave me a comment, subscribe, or a thumbs up. It really helps my channel grow. And yeah, I just love you so much. See ya. Bye.